Hi everybody, Coburn Sheppick here from Dovetail Investment Group. In today's video, we will be discussing adaptive reuse. Adaptive reuse refers to the process of reusing an existing building for a different purpose than what it was originally built or designed for. Adaptive reuse can be an effective strategy to improve the performance of existing assets. Certain cities have also implemented adaptive reuse incentive programs that provide fee incentives for developers. Some of the most popular adaptive reuse cases recently are malls to mixed use, hotels to apartments, and now office to residential. There are many great benefits to repurposing existing properties. Aside from the financial benefits to general and limited partners, there are also benefits to the city and environment. Here are the few main benefits. First is the basis. One of the greatest benefits to adaptive reuse is the potential basis of the investment. Not all opportunities are created equal, but in some cases, developers can save 15 to 20% or more on the development cost by repurposing an existing asset. If a property can be acquired and repurposed with less capital otherwise, then the opportunity speaks for itself. Secondly is time. Time is obviously the ultimate formula in the investment world. And if developers can save time by repurposing an asset, rather than developing raw land, then gains can potentially be multiplied. Next, location. Since land is irreplaceable, if a certain neighborhood or area does not have much raw land left to be developed, developers can potentially have a better ability to enter a quality location with adaptive reuse. Lastly is sustainability. Adaptive reuse also allows for a more sustainable development process from its material and waste reduction. Instead of demolishing a building and using new materials, neighborhoods can be revitalized by repurposing existing properties. Depending on the case, adaptive reuse developments can also be very challenging, especially when it's a large project or a historical property. Here are some of the challenges developers face with adaptive reuse projects. City planning. Just like most developments, getting the plans and city approval can be the most challenging part. Adaptive reuse fits right in line with this process and can potentially be even more challenging to have plans approved as the property purpose is being changed, potentially dramatically. Secondly, developers are confined to space. As you can imagine, with adaptive reuse, developers are confined to the existing space. This can bring great creativity and incredible transformation, but can also be very challenging and questionable, which is why not all real estate projects are created equal. Next, historic buildings. When it comes to historic property, due to the high desire for preservation, developers can face challenges when trying to repurpose the building. Lastly is building codes. Building code enforcement is another challenge developers face with potential historic properties, outdated records, or potential hazardous material. Although all opportunities are not created equal, adaptive reuse can be a profitable strategy for developers. Adaptive reuse can provide investors with an opportunistic profile which can be more risk-averse than raw land development.